Well, hello, YouTube.
Yeah, are you ready for the greatest gaming channel of all time?
It's gonna be the best.
All time.
We're gonna get 2 million subscribers?
So many subscribers. Glip, why stop at 2 million? I think we can outdo PewDiePie. I think
Totally.
we can. What's he at? Like 60 million? I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
we're getting there. Wherever PewDiePie's at, we're coming for him.
Yeah, watch out, PewDiePie. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
So,
welcome to
the inaugural episode
of Asher and Colby Play Games.
It's a very creative title.
Yeah, it's the best title. We sat in a car for an hour pitching ideas.
Can you guess what this channel's about?
Yeah, we're playing games.
I totally am surprised.
Surprised.
So we figured that for the first game that we play on this channel is a game that I never really finished, but I kind of liked.
Just a little bit liked?
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
All right, but I'm not good at it.
Okay. Well.
so that's kind of what the real purpose of this channel is that Colby watches Asher fail at video games.
It's more of a way for us to hang out and have a good time. We're roommates, so we're not spreading any diseases. We are properly social distancing.
Are we, though?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like me being in your lap is kind of
yeah. I mean, you in my lap is just the way that we hang out as good friends and roommates, totally platonically.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
But I
feel safe here.
This is the banter saga. That's what I'm calling.
Really? Is that what we're calling it? The banter saga?
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what this is.
Yeah, but this is the banter saga. So if you were hoping for an educational experience where I tell you about the history of this game and like who made it, you're on the wrong channel.
I'm sure someone else out there has recorded a coherent playthrough.
Yeah, no, this is not going to be a coherent playthrough, so if you're looking for that and someone who knows what the fuck they're doing and what they're talking about, go to another channel. That's not what this channel is about. I will tell you that the only thing I do know about the development of this game is that it was made by former BioWare developers. So I don't know which part of BioWare's history they come from. I assume pre-Dragon Age, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's get started, right?
Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Let's just jump right into it. As Philly D would say.
The story of the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing different stories from different perspectives.
Very exciting.
The gods are dead.
Are you going to be doing all the voices?
I'm doing some of the voices. In their wake, men and giants survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Stoic. That's their logo, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, that's their logo. They're very stoic about their games.
Okay, I see. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall.
You know, there's voice acting in this part, right? We just have it turned down.
Never mind.
Of the trade cities on the wild human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Okay. Alright. So it's been a long time since I've played this, so I remember pretty much nothing.
Well, we've got Demon Santa.
Demon Santa?
Demon Santa.
They're called Jotun, I think.
Pretty sure it's Demon Santa Claus.
I do love, the one thing I really like about this game is the animation
Yeah,
style.
the animation kicks ass.
It's very good. Reminds me of old style Disney movies.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of got a shoot, who? Okay. So we're in the game.
So we're in it now.
Yeah.
You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Use R to pan around your so I'm playing this on the Switch, in case you're wondering. Zoom in and out by holding. Press A to continue. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are in blue, the enemy is in red. It's your turn to act.
Okay, so it's a turn-based tile isometric game?
Yes.
Okay.
Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banger.
Shield banger.
That's interesting.
That's
name.
one of my favorite dubstep songs. Shield banger.
Oh, we were thinking two different ways. I don't want to say what I was thinking,
Yeah.
or we'll get demonetized. Let's see. Ring, shield banger.
Presumptuous of you to think we're gonna get any money from this video.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're absolutely not. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Okay, right. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl. Okay, so I was wrong. They're not Jotun. They're Varl, who take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Use L to choose a tile, and then press A to confirm. Move your shield banger here to get him into attack range. Got it. Okay. I see. Enemy tiles are red and pulse if the enemy is in range. To target an enemy, use the left stick to select the attack icon and press A to target the enemy. Okay. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. Right, this is coming back to me. The numbers beneath each icon show the damage you will do to that stat. Got it. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. A strength attack will kill him. Use... Okay. Got it. A to confirm.
Woohoo. And you got some renown.
I did. I think that's the equivalent of experience in this game. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action on your turn, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions.
I can't believe they got Warhawk from Cobra Kai. Your favorite character in Cobra
His name
Kai.
is Hawk, not Warhawk.
Could be Warhawk.
Well, maybe that's his upgraded form.
Yeah.
In season
evolution,
3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hawk evolved to Warhawk. Alright. Yeah, by moving on gold time.
So you can't get to anyone, or you can?
I have to spend willpower to get to him.
Okay.
So if I move into like the yellow tiles, I spend willpower.
But it wants you to go there, right?
Yeah, it wants me to go there. Mm-hmm. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability, giving him a unique advantage, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get
So
this.
can you do like a cleave attack?
That's what he's doing, yeah.
Okay.
Allows him to slam multiple. Use to select an enemy, then confirm with A.
Alright, none of this seems particularly complicated at the time, but I'm sure it'll get more...
It gets more complex, trust me.
complex.
This game is very unforgiving. That made quick work, blah blah blah. During pillage, okay, when there's only one enemy left, and players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower.
This is very D&D.
It is very D&D.
I see why we are playing this. If you somehow found this channel and you do not know...
About us, because you probably don't.
Yeah, but if you don't... I'm assuming most people are coming from our podcast and not the other way around, but if you found this, we have a podcast where we talk about D&D and ways that we mess up, and how that you as a DM or a player can learn from those experiences.
Right.
But you should kill that guy.
That's what I'm doing.
Goodbye. Oh, right into the coals.
Yay, we won our first combat.
You've won the tutorial round.
I'm good at this game.
I think it's going to be very easy from here on out.
Yeah.
A rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants.
Hello, strange traveler. Thanks for coming in and killing this guy who was just in my keep, and now let me tell you my life story.
The doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
You know what the animation does remind me of?
What?
Don Bluth stuff.
Oh my god, it does.
Yeah.
My friend, help me
Those who don't know who Don Bluth is, he's Secret of Nim.
Yeah, he did
And,
Dragon's Lair, Anastasia.
Anastasia, yeah.
I promise you that. They will
Land Before Time.
He's like Disney, but not Disney. It is Don Bluth.
Yeah.
I wonder if he worked on this game. I doubt it.
Pretty
But
sure he's got to be dead, right?
Chapter 1, only the sun has stopped. No, he's still alive.
Oh, he is still alive.
Yeah, there's no way.
He's old. He's 83. So probably didn't work on this game.
Probably not. So, here we go. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in with a step as you're leaving the great hall. He cuts to the chase. You want to do some voices?
Okay, I will be Eric. Eric, steward of Strahd. I manage the governor's business.
Beautiful voice.
Ubin, isn't it?
Let's see. It is. I'm just here for the tithe. What do you want? I'm just here for the tithe.
I'm sure you'll get it, if not more. The governor tells me that you will be giving us a hand.
I hate this voice. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric.
Eric? It's been worse. We've got tons of irons in the fire. What does...
Oh, what does he want exactly?
Scathlings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall have scattered around after you took out their chieftain.
His voice has gotten worse as you've gone on.
Leaning into it. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me in the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us.
Very interesting.
And also, you big bear, if you'd like to go on a date later.
Is there some unresolved sexual tension between Ubin and Eirik?
Look, I'm just saying he's a big Santa Claus man. And I don't know who wouldn't go for that.
I gotcha. That sounds like it would be a lot to handle.
Well, let me handle this!
Oh, God. Why did it have... Oh, Jesus. I set you up for that. You meander through rows of open-face houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on the briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. What does blanch mean? Look it up!
Okay, I am the lore master of the lore.
But also read your line.
Well, it is a type of Kate, a blanches.
That's Kate Blanchett.
Alright. Had, I'm not in the mood today.
For what?
You're doing the exact same voice.
Am I? I don't know.
Talking to an idiot. The Scafling's chieftain bled out just about an hour ago, Had. So, when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody is going to try to kill you this time.
I feel like this is supposed to be an intimidating speech, but I cannot take it seriously with this voice you've chosen. They don't talk to me. Let's see. Eirik needs some help here, or let's see. Yeah, Eirik needs some help here.
Had, I've had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time.
Okay. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. Everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week. How am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Intimidate him, pay him. I'm gonna intimidate him. You motion to Gunnulf, your enormous bodyguard who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Gods, Eirik laid it on a bit heavy, don't you think?
Where are the Scaflings?
A nobleman up by the east wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eirik's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this all blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. You want to play this guy too?
Are we done here?
That's gonna hurt your voice after a while. Gunnulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall?
No, I just bought them while you were walking around. Why?
You look like a frog.
Better than an eggplant. You filthy fucking Santa.
Filthy fucking Santa. Gunnulf goes off to look at more stalls. Eirik, that man of yours seems unreliable at best.
Blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a Scafling. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones.
Nobleman is a mead hall?
Best I can tell, the name's ironic.
Alright.
Listen, I know a guy who'd love to put a few of these scows in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, shouldn't we have an approach of some sort?
What a luxury. Come on, you're already mopped up worse today. It'll be fine. We'll just go in with our balls hanging out.
I'll remind him. You know what your voice reminds me of? Reminds me of Sebastian. And
there's some Sebastian levels to it, for sure. Sebastian was a character that we played in a game very similar to this.
Yeah. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eirik appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. That's you.
Oh, I'll point them out.
Eirik says over his shoulder.
Ready?
You're walking through the front door.
What did I say? We're just going to go in with
our
our
balls hanging out.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're such a worrywart. For a big Santa man, you're a sexy bear.
Sexy bear. I'm shipping Eirik and Ubin at this point. I have no idea about any of these characters, but yes. They ran into a meat house. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots in the front door so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eirik is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scalflings fumble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if the balls hanging out method works.
Yeah. Look, I'm a...
You're a planner and a strategist. That's what you are. I love how every time there's one of these battles, Ubin's just like chilling out.
Oh, by the way,
by the door.
The actual definition of blanched is to flinch or grow pale from shock, fear, or a similar emotion.
Okay. I feel like I could have figured that out. Context, maybe. Alright, ready. I was hoping for more of a fight than this. Look at them, it's gonna be butchery. Alright. A little confident, aren't we? What does this do?
Straight in. Stone wall.
Blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round.
I don't know that you need to do that.
Nah, we're going balls out.
Balls out, boys!
Sure, yeah, let's just attack him.
I wonder if Eric is good.
I doubt it. Something tells me he's gonna suck. Okay, this is Eric. Or Eirik.
So you have to use your thingy to get up to him.
Willpower. Okay, what is rally? I believe that's probably like a healing thing. Really?
Ah, so you can't attack him. Can you go back? Or have you already done your movement?
I've already done my movement. God damn it. Alright, well that might have fucked
I
Eirik.
stood over here.
Am I helping?
Am I helping?
Here's the shield banger. See, he's more useful than Eirik because he can attack in all directions. Eirik sucks.
Meanwhile, our leader, Sexy Santa, is just standing in the back.
That's what I was saying, is like he's always doing that. Sexy Santa's just chilling in the back. He's like, I'm gonna let you guys fight this out. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go here.
You can't attack diagonally.
No, I can. This guy can. I think. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, I see. He can attack 2 slots to his side. Got it. Can I Tempest this? Nope. Let's attack my own guy.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I mean, there was nowhere else I could go.
Whoops. My bad.
Oh, fuck. Eric's getting fucked up. Jesus. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay, that was probably a mistake, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Let's see. Rally gives willpower to ally. Really? It just gives them willpower, it doesn't heal them? You're useless, Eirik.
I'm not useless. I have a very charismatic voice, and I can make people more willpowerful. It's very helpful.
Wow! Wow, Eirik, you suck! I spent 2 willpower on that and you fucking missed! God damn it.
Well, you just kill people. You're big. Kill people for me.
I'm working on it. Let's see. I'll use willpower on that. See how bad I am at this?
Well, it's our first actual fight. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
So bad.
Do your characters perma-die in this game?
Yeah, they do.
Woof.
Wow, I just attacked one of my own guys because I'm a fucking moron.
You are,
bad at this game. I'm very bad at this game. I'm just gonna use shield wall because this guy's surrounded. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. Can you do your spin attack on Gingerbeard?
Gingerbeard. No, I can't. Alright. Why did I move there? Okay, whatever. Rally. Sure.
You moved him into the place where you might attack.
Wait, what?
You moved Eric into the place where you might attack.
Yeah, I'm terrible at this. Okay. Let's see. What is... Oh, that's rest. Okay. It's time for you to feel the wrath of something.
Maybe just kill that guy in front of you.
I mean, he's got 8 health is the problem, so nothing I can do is going to take him down this round. Oh my god. This is not looking good for me. I'm going to use Tempest.
Yeah, see, you moved Eric right into where your Tempest attack happens.
Yeah, but I can avoid hitting him, actually. Well, one guy's dead. Success! I killed one guy.
Well, I think this was a successful battle. Everybody, let's go out the house now.
Perfect. We accomplished our task. Oh, this will kill him. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
That's not good at all. Oh. There we go. Oh, Eirik can do 1 damage, but it's just enough to kill this guy. Thankfully. Okay. Yeah, this guy's dead. At least I'm making progress. Ugh, I don't have a lot of good options.
No, who are you playing? Valgard?
Yeah, Valgard.
I think...
Go for this guy?
Yeah, would you take an attack if you tried to move?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think there are opportunity attacks in this game. I'm gonna use 2 willpower. There we go. Bye, Eirik.
Oh. I'm still standing. Save me, though.
No. I don't... Oh my god, Eirik, you suck!
Okay, I've got this. I've got this.
You suck so hard.
I'm fine.
Alright, well, I'm wounding his armor.
Oh, we're having a bad time here, everybody.
Yeah, we really are.
Some mistakes were made.
Oh.
Save me, please.
There you go.
Oh.
Just got saved by my bodyguard. Alright. Yeah. I'll eliminate that guy. Pillage!
Oh, dear. Oh, I'm still standing.
Somehow.
How am I living? I don't know.
I don't know either, Eirik. Oh my god, you suck so hard. Okay, can I move there? There we go.
Alright, finish this asshole, please.
Oh lord, that was a pain in the ass.
We did a bad job. We lost one of our giant men.
I really hope that he comes. Oh, he's injured.
Oh,
okay,
he's
good.
injured.
Well, thank God he's not dead permanently. I know that it is possible to lose characters permanently in this, but it's got like a Fire Emblem sort of thing going on.
There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. I did great. I don't know what you were doing.
You did terribly.
I was helping the whole time.
You did awful.
See how many people I killed?
Eirik is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of blood, reds, and blues.
You know who Eric looks like?
Hmm.
He looks like Mads Mikkelsen a little bit. He's kind of got a Mads Mikkelsen.
If they ever make a movie out of Banner Saga, I think we know who's playing Eirik.
Me.
No, absolutely not.
Pretty sure it's me.
One banner I know well, Vognir. Varl kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important.
Just important.
Good eye, Ubin.
Yes. Important. Important guess. See what I deal with all day long.
God, Eirik, you are so annoying. Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived.
Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the great hall before they come by.
I know that this is all supposed to be very serious, but it is so hard for me to take this guy seriously.
Can I ask you one more favor?
No, Eirik, I've done enough already.
Alright, then do as you please, you mean face man.
Oh no, did I just ruin their possible relationship?
I thought we had something going.
I'm so broken up about this.
Time to go, Valgard.
Oh, Valgard's his real fuck buddy. Got it.
Well, you know, I'm poly. Open to sleeping with many different people.
Eirik and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eirik tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. Okay, you give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down the docks. We just killed all of his patrons. I think a silver will cover it. That seems to work.
This
right?
will do, right?
There you go.
Silver coin.
One silver coin. You probably would have made that much from all these guests that I've now carved up on your floor, but here you go. Eirik's such a piece of shit.
I feel like he's just doing his best.
Alright, down to the docks then. Wagner. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose.
Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient.
Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there?
Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. What age did you lose a sense of shame?
Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Jorundr demands it. I'll take that over lingering death to Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home.
I just returned from Aberang, in fact.
And glad for it. That's the voice I'm gonna go with for Hakon. Hakon, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it Hakon? Hakon? I don't know. Hakon motions to the other ships up in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden Wolf, head emblazoned on red. The King of Men, or someone on his behalf. The King's whelp!
The King's son, Ludin, don't you know, Scrivener? We visit the capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days.
It's a miserable waste of time.
Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon.
Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan! We should carpool! I get free passage on the weekends.
I mean, we were just gonna call an Uber. But
no,
we
don't
can carpool, I guess.
Don't call it Uber. They're so expensive, ox rides these days. No.
Oh, well, you know, if you pay extra, you can get, like, a reindeer sled. We should give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates.
What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold.
Where is Moger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading to meet the governor.
A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Margot. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think.
Who is Ludin?
He's a prince.
Oh, okay.
Prince of men.
But we didn't see him.
It was the other host that came.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't see him yet.
Okay.
Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Let's meet the prince, yeah?
Let's meet the prince. Oh my god.
He looks
a little bit familiar, doesn't he?
It does, yeah. Is this the right place? You find the prince at the inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl, who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden.
Yep, he looks a little bit familiar. Do you want to do the voice?
Yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you.
God, he looks exactly like you. It's so creepy. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back at Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react.
Why?
I work for the king, carrying ties to the capital. We crossed by chance.
Oh, a tax collector. Fine company.
I don't like you.
What do you want?
I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit.
A viral historian. Aha! Don't you already know your king and mine are practically trumpeting it throughout the cities?
I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Luden takes a deep breath. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't quite certain. Maybe both.
A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Aberang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and Var.
You sound unconvinced.
There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up here.
I mean, I feel like it's damn cold everywhere. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. What a boring conversation.
I'm just delightful. Everyone loves me.
Just so delightful. I know that I'm going to despise this character.
You're gonna despise every character that's even a little bit mean to you.
That's not true.
It's not untrue.
Okay, maybe it's a little bit true. All right.
Every character I play will probably have a goofy or snide voice.
No,
you need to get over it.
It's fine. Scrivener! You find Hakan in a mead house surrounded by Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakan waves you over. So this is going to be me talking to myself.
Yeah,
I hope this will be
yourself.
interesting. Yeah. Went straight for a flagon? Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway.
Was that his voice originally?
I don't remember. There's too many characters. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. Oh, no surprise. What's this time? I'm just going to change it every time.
That's what it was, actually.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, we'll do this one. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the great hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans! Humans! I guess if I only lived as long as a ox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself, too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakan. Hakan let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through the dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Yes. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. So apparently he's a British gentleman now.
Yeah.
From like the Edwardian era who's going on safari. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back onto the cool air outside. Fun. Alright, now what? Oh, Great Hall. Gotcha. Down one supplies, whatever that means. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with that sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. Not as many as you were promised, but no time to complain now. Plus 10 renown. Ooh, we're making progress. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner's already there. A while later, Luden and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mugger steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Mugger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand as a whole well, do you think? And we're off! So the other part to this game is that it's kind of like an Oregon Trail game.
It's very beautiful.
Isn't it? There's one thing you can say about this game is that it's incredibly gorgeous.
Ooh, what's that castle in the background? Did they talk about that?
I don't know. Oh, I didn't even notice that castle. Okay. The one on the mountain way back there. I never
Is that
noticed.
the other capital that the prince was coming from?
Or maybe that's where they're going to? I don't know. The caravan stops for a day. A gift, says Mogar, cracking up the mead cask. From our gracious friends, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp.
Drink a little?
Drink a lot. Toast to Wagner? I think toast to Wagner.
Oh, toast to Wagner.
Could only help us. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Luden's expression is like a stone wall. But the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Let's chat with Wagner. You're Wagner.
Thanks for the speech.
Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all.
Thanks to Mogar, I thought the damn governor would never show up. Shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family?
I love that they acknowledge that. That's great. He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, it turns out.
I'd have given you the job too. Gods, there's no joy in politics.
Speaking of, what happens after this business with Luden?
Hopefully the boy goes back to Aberang on his own, and I never have to see him again.
And I can take out some
And I could take out some frustration on Dredge or something.
So it's not just me. Everybody hates this Luden guy. Everybody hates you, I should say. Starting to sound like a con. You don't think you don't like the life of a diplomat?
Haha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin?
You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head.
There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you had done.
Isn't that why they follow you now?
Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Var.
They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Interesting so far. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Magar is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Luden stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You are needed.
Oh great, this is me talking to myself.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Ah, Luden, always a pleasure. You look well rested.
Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return.
How long is it to Grafheim? Ah, we're only 2 days out of Strahd, you know. Come, I'll show you a map.
This is more tutorial business.
A very short conversation between myself. I appreciate that, game makers.
This is the map of the world. You can explore by panning with R and zoom in with oh. The location of your caravan is indicated by Ubin's icon.
I love Ruan.
The world map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map.
Schlid? Does that say Schlid?
Schlid, yes.
Schlid.
It's the Schlid of the world, don't you know?
The Schlid of the world.
So put a Schlid on it.
Dengrills Bay.
Dangirls Bay?
Dengrills.
Birdfell. Wait, no, Vetterfell. What are these names?
None of these names are anything.
The world map is covered with...
Carl Shoes.
Wait, where's Carl Shoes?
Down. Right? Down right? Right? Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Carl Shoes! We have to go to Carl Shoes.
Yeah, we're going to Carl Shoes if it's the last thing that we do.
The world map is located with many locations and a whole bunch lore. You can explore the map at any time, selecting locations. I want to know more about Carl Shoes.
Carl Shoes. Once the most important characters of the First Great War one of the most important great characters of the First War was Carl!
Carl!
A proud Jarl warrior who turned against his own kind at the Mender's behest to help end the war between Varl and mankind. Along the Red River, an enormous mead house caters exclusively to Varl, but now sees both races drinking together regularly, though ironically the mention of Carl's name will more often than not cause tempers to flare.
Who would hate Carl? Carl's just trying to do his best, you know?
I like that they named an entire town after
not only
his shoes.
Not only did they do that, they also named a fjord after him, Carl's Fjord. The fjord straight out to Varlton was named after Carl. Who is Carl? I want to know more about Carl.
Carl is the most important character.
The only Varl to ever become governor of Strahd, albeit only a short time before the title returned to human families ancestors originally built. Are there more Carl places? Please tell me there's more Carl places.
God, this map is big.
Yeah, Swartbog. Svartbog?
Svartbog.
Plains of Slaughter.
I like Swartbog, actually.
Swartbog?
It sounds dumber, and therefore I like it more.
Hran. The long snowfields, tall mountains, and sparse woods of Hran. That's how I'm going to pronounce it now, is Hran. Used to be the gathering place of Dredge during the Second Great War.
It's actually just Ron, the H is silent.
It's Ron?
Yeah.
Like Ron the Death Eater. As Varl pushed them ever northward, they took the land and settled it themselves, preferring the cold expanse over the warm, busier lands of men to the south. Now the territory is almost entirely Varl. So that's where we are. It's Hran, or Ron, I guess.
So there's countries, and then cities.
It's almost like it's an actual world, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's countries, and there's cities. Okay, what's this road that we're on? The Wandering Road. At the end of the First Great War, the Varl had more to contend with than mankind to the south, about the Bratabrek peaks.
It feels like you could make a beatbox.
Bratabrek. The lands crawled with furious, war-minded Dredge. The first Varl king, Einar, led the entire Varl race across the snowy fields of the Wandering Road, sweeping away Dredge as they went before forming the first Varl kingdom at Einartoft. I do apologize to any of Scandinavian people who may be watching.
We're gonna pronounce everything wrong.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Bratabrek Peaks. All right. Well, I'm.
Wait. Hold on. Danstones.
Where's Danstones?
To the right of Hran. Up.
Oh, I see it.
Danstones.
Danstones.
Oh.
Lacking the cover. I was hoping that there was a guy named Dan.
Yeah. Me too.
Lacking the cover. I'm just gonna call them Danstones.
Yeah, they're the Danstones now. The I is silent.
The I is silent. It was by the glorious warrior Dan, who found the stones. He's like, these are now Dan's stones.
Yeah. Have I ever told you that in my hometown, or like near my hometown, there's a place called Danville?
Yes, you've told me this.
And the crazy thing about Danville is that wasn't named by a guy named Dan. It was named by Dan's brother, who named it in Dan's honor.
Such a dumb story.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I looked it up one day. I was like, why did someone, like, who was Dan? I need to know who Dan was.
That's why you know that story, is because you were so intrigued about why it was named Dan.
I wanted to know why it was Danville.
Danville.
Who was this Dan? And it turns out that the Dan wasn't important. The guy,
his brother.
Dan's brother was important.
Yeah, clearly. He didn't name it after himself. He was like, no, my brother Dan was more important than me, even though I'm naming this town. Let's name it Dansville.
We head north, then east, past the forts. Grafheim's far from Strahd. Going to be a long march.
Oh, I didn't even look to see where Grafheim is.
No idea.
I knew I was supposed to be doing that, but I didn't. You should have drank with us last night, Luden. It was very tasty.
Why not take the ships to the Skysmirstead?
Screamerstead.
Screamerstead.
It's Screamerstead.
Screamerstead. What's the point of marching?
Screamerstead sounds horrifying.
I don't want to walk. My feet are tired.
Shut up.
Shut
up, Colby.
You're very big. Can you carry me?
I feel like if you were actually this guy, you would totally ask that.
Come on. I'm sure, I'm maybe, 120 pounds? Look at me. I'm skinny.
Look, I'm lighter than that axe you're wielding.
Yeah. I'll just climb up onto your shoulders and hold onto your horns.
And maybe say wee.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of wee. Wee.
Let's go to Grafheim. The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships.
Alright, but what about the piggyback ride? Have we considered that?
No piggyback ride! Not until you behave yourself.
Alright, too bad. We could have shown you all the wonders of the Screamerstead.
Yeah, where all the people are just screaming all the time at Screamerstead. Half Hunkin City. Half Hunkin City.
We're gonna get better at reading, I'm
Yes.
sure. Or worse.
Or
One
worse.
or the other.
It's probably going to be
Or
worse.
we'll stay exactly the same.
Yeah.
We'll see.
My smart money is on worse. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge prints and dredging glaciers. You like glaciers? I love glaciers. I'm a big fan of glaciers. I bet Hakan knows everything there is to be about glaciers. And
He's a
just
glacier expert. He's actually secretly a glacier scientist.
He's a glacier nerd, is what he is, yeah. Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. What is this fucking guy's problem? Like, seriously.
Well,
he's got Varl's...
Nobody would give him a piggyback ride.
It's fair.
Yeah.
But he's also got these huge giants escorting him when they don't really have to. And he's showing no gratitude. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you.
Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter stick than Hakan.
Wick.
Also that.
Oh, Lord. Thanks, Wagner. Oh, looks like my friend Dirk is online. Cool. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Oh, that's not his voice. Fuck, what was his voice? British gentleman. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedderfell if we're lucky. Yes. It's hard for me to remember what voices I give people. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel hut. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back to the road.
Well, I think
this is a good place to stop.
To leave it off. Yeah.
We've been introduced to this strange world, this brave new world filled with giants and ungrateful princes. And next time we'll continue our romp through Banner Saga.
We don't have a solid schedule yet, so bear with us. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do all the things. You know all the things. We don't need to say them.
Smash that like button.
Okay, Asher's gonna say them.
And subscribe.
But do all the things and give us a comment if you watch. I'm sure we'll get like 8 views on this video for like a year or whatever.
Yeah. If you hated it, please tell me what a fuck you think I am.
Don't do that. Okay, we're gonna talk about this next episode. Don't even address Asher on the line.
Oh, come on. I can take it.
You absolutely cannot. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We're gonna figure out like what the upload schedule is gonna be, how often we're gonna put these out a week. But we're gonna try to finish this game. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It's a long game, but we'll see how far we can get.
I mean, we're based on the way our first battle went. We're gonna need to do some training.
Yes. So maybe next time we'll start with the training tent and see if I can get better.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Bye.